Hey man, what's up?
Look.
What you got there?
Oh man, I just got me a new FN15.
How much you pay for that thing?
It was about $1,500 bucks. Wasn't bad.
1,500? I've got an IWI Israeli. I only paid 800 for it.
Only $800.
Only 800 bucks.
Welcome to Alpha Tactics. We're glad to have you guys back. We have a little bit of a different episode that we want to do today, and we're going to talk about budget-friendly ARs. Which one is going to get you the best bang for your buck? But first, I want to talk about our Patreon, guys. If you can, please go and subscribe to it, follow it. There's basic packages anywhere from $5 to $20 a month. It helps us out tremendously. We were able to pay for these things, pay for the ammo and the better camera equipment that we so desperately need. But yeah, we're going to get into it, guys. I think we're going to start off with the cheapest one of the bunch. We have the Diamondback DB15. Now, I'm not saying at all that either one of these guns are bad. This is all 100% opinionated. You can take it as it is, take it with a grain of salt, and just do with what you will with the information. It's your money. If you want to spend a lot of money, do it. If not, if you want to figure out what's the best price you can get a good gun at, then this is the video for you. So, like I said, we're going to start off with this one. There's a lot of upgrades done to this, so try not to pay as much attention to the accessories. We will have pictures of the gun, bear gun, above us if we can get that there. And so this one, pretty standard, right around your $500 range. I'm not sure if it's went up since then. Diamondback
nowadays you're probably looking at about $600.
Yeah, of course. And Diamondback has really stepped their game up since this rifle anyway. This was actually my first AR, so I do want to keep it in my collection. But let's kind of go from muzzle to stock and kind of tell you guys how this gun comes. So you've got your standard A2 flash hider. You've got a 12-inch M-LOK rail right here. Thick, heavy barrel. So you're going to be able to run a lot of rounds through it before you start burning it up or getting it hot. You have what this gun would come with. This would be a standard charging handle, your A2 grip, and just one of Diamondback's kind of an uglier stock, to be honest. Their new ones aren't like that. I'm not even sure if they make this model particularly anymore. The new ones are actually very nice rifles. The new ones come with all kinds of Magpul furniture, just like this one is set up now. So it's not actually that far off of a comparison. DI system, they come with your standard mil-spec triggers, safeties. There's nothing really that special about these. I mean, it's your budget AR-15. It gets you started in the game. And ARs are by the plenty. They're dime a dozen, man. You can honestly set them up however you want to. Parts are everywhere. So this is a really good starter AR, but you don't have to spend much more money to get a very well-known company and very iconic company that makes a lot of really, really nice guns. And I'll hand it over to Alan to let him talk about his.
All right, this is IWI's Israeli weapons industry. Their Zion 15. In our opinion, this is going to be your best AR-15 for the best price. You're looking at
Absolutely
$900. I think they're $900 now. When we purchased it, they're about $800. I mean, they come with, at the butt, you have B5 systems, buttstock, and B5 grip. In my opinion, I believe it's better than Magpul. I really enjoy it. You have your standard A2 muzzle. I have a different trigger in here, but the trigger that it comes with, I think it's a little bit better than just your standard mil-spec trigger. I mean, but for the price of this gun right here, you can't really beat it. I mean, even when you get up to your higher end guns, most of them still aren't going to have your B5 systems. It's not going to have the accessories and stuff you want. Now, granted, a lot of the accessories on here don't come. We put a lot of accessories on these, but
you gotta customize your guns, man. Fit you.
We have put about 1,000 rounds through this without cleaning it. I think it's been lubed maybe one time, Not once have we had a failure to eject. Not once have we had a failure to load. I mean, it's a great gun. It's been super reliable, super accurate. No problems out of it whatsoever. And in just our opinion, this is going to be your best AR-15 that you can buy for the money.
If you've got less than $1,000 saved up and you really want to get into the AR world and the gun world, you can't beat it. I honestly can vouch and say that there's probably not another company out there that's making that quality of an AR at that cheap of a price.
Now, I mean, it's not completely ambi. Sorry,
Guys, about the
it's our pizza guy. It's not ambi. You know, it's set up for right-handed. I'm not sure if they do a left-handed or not, but
most companies do.
You can always buy your ambi accessories. I mean, for AR platform, they're cheap. You can get them from anywhere, but this is definitely a well-known brand. You know, IWI is very well known.
Desert Eagle,
right?
I mean, yeah,
very
100%.
reliable. I mean, you just can't beat this AR for the price. So, but we do have a little bit higher end, if you want to call it AR. I'm not going to say it's better, by no means, but
I'll take it over, seeing how he wants to crap on it. So, I'm obviously an FN fan. You guys will know that the more you see the channel. I've had videos about FN that, of course, like the Scar, nobody thinks it's worth the high dollar price tag, but I do.
Definitely not.
I do love FN as a brand. I think they really do reach out for their customers in a big way. I mean, unlike HK that doesn't want to give anybody the MP7, so at least FN will. Hey, you want an M249 saw? It's single fire, but they'll still give it to you. So, anyways, FN's a really big brand in my heart. But we'll kind of talk about this one. So, right out of the box, with both of these, actually, you're getting a cold hammer forged barrel. So it's already going to last very long. I mean, you're full auto rated. You can burn rounds to these barrels all day long, and the lifespan of them is incredible. 3-prong flash hider up front. You have a 15-inch rail. A very nice quality rail, by the way. Guys, you can see that. But we got FN logo on the rail. All these parts on here are theirs. On the newer ones, this is the FN15 Tactical 2. On the newer ones, FN is actually making their own grips now and stocks. So I believe you can still get this rifle out there. It's going to be right around your $1,500 mark, $1,499, which I understand. I know I get it's high. A lot of your bigger brands like that are going to be higher, but know that you are getting quality parts by all means for both of these. The FN here comes at an ounce difference in weight. You got 6.8 pounds on the IWI, and excuse me, I'm sorry,
8.6. 8
no,
pounds.
6.8.
Is it 6.8?
Yeah, 6.8.
Okay.
You got 6.8 on the IWI and 6.7 here on the FN. On the Diamondback here, you're looking at a good 7.1, which is insane to me because you would think with the thicker parts on this it would be a little bit heavier, but it's not. They do a lot of good weight reduction, especially with the handguard. Of course, I have this set up. This rifle did come like this for the most part, besides, of course, the Lancer mag. I've got a Magpul dust cover on here. I like the polymer dust cover. And then, of course, the scope. It's not going to come with the scope, but it does come with your Magpul furniture, unlike the IWI that comes with B5. That's all preference. B5 is definitely
great.
It's awesome furniture. They're a good company. They make fantastic furniture for AR platform or for anything. All their stuff's good. I'm a huge fan of B5, but Magpul's no unknown company either. So
Right.
Magpul is making great stuff. You've got your QD sling attachment on your stock, just like you do on the B5. One thing I can say that I wish either one of these had is a built-in QD point on the rail. None of these have it. Some ARs do, but that's no big deal. You can see on his, if you'll turn that, he has one installed. They're very cheap. They don't cost much.
Right.
So you can run a sling on it very easily.
Nowadays, every rail is M-lock.
Yep.
So, I mean, you can go buy one from cheap, throw on
Nobody
an
wants
M-lock
to keep
rail.
them
One difference, this has a 15-inch rail. I believe this was, what, 13?
Did I get that wrong?
12,
it
13.
might be 14, somewhere around that. It's not much shorter.
Yeah, I mean, and that's all what you prefer.
Right.
I mean, they're all changeable. You can change it easily. They're not that expensive to change a rail, but
I don't know.
I mean, price-wise,
It depends on the company.
why would you go buy an FN AR for $1,500 when you can go buy just as reliable company AR for almost half the price?
Now, if you're an FN fan, by all means, go get whatever AR suits you. It's all up to you. It's all up to the buyer. If you have the money and you want the name, go get it.
And that's all you're paying for.
If you don't need the name and you still want a good quality AR to get started or to be able to compete with your buddies that have the nicer rifles like that, the IWI is honestly the perfect rifle to go with. Like I said, they're all good rifles. Diamondback is really stepping their game up.
Right.
They're not quite there with IWI or FN for sure, but they are definitely on their way up. I love all their new rifles. I wish I had one of my other buddies that have one of the newer rifles, and they're beautiful. Their competition rifles look good, all that.
If you've got the money, well, I guess even if you have the money, I don't believe you could, but we have fired one of these IWI Zions fully auto, and they run great. We didn't have any type of flaw running full auto in one.
Their uppers are fantastic.
I mean, ejected beautifully, fed beautifully. We never had a problem. So I mean, for $900, this is just, you can't beat this gun right here.
Not at all.
So,
Not at all. No, I agree.
Not that I'm not an FN fan whatsoever, but when you have a gun, the SCAR, that's only that expensive because of Call of Duty.
Yeah. True.
Kind of irks me the wrong way, but they still make good things. I mean, they're guns.
I mean, the military goes with them time and time again.
I mean,
and there's several
good
militaries
quality
across the world that go with Israeli stuff too, like the Tavor
right,
and different weapons like that. From
right.
Both companies are fantastic. It's really up to you. I will say, if you have $1,500, you'd probably be better off, and that's all you have is just
building your own.
Building your own, yes, first of all, but getting the IWI, I mean, for the price, even building one, you can't really beat a whole lot of what you have going on here.
Right.
But getting the IWI Zion, and you still have plenty of money left over to get you a nice optic.
Right.
So it's kind of a win situation with that. Now,
Yeah.
like I said, if you want the name, if you want FN, go get it. There's no stopping you from that. Go get a Diamondback.
And there's nothing wrong with Diamondback.
There's nothing wrong with these.
Just because it's a little cheaper doesn't mean it's not a great starter AR. Now, is it
Right.
going to have everything you want? Is it going to have V5 system furniture? Is it going to have, an ambi charging handle? Whatever. It's not going to have all that, but cheaper gun, you can make it nice at the time.
Right.
I mean, but these are all our opinions. Take it how you want. But if I had to do it over again, if I was going to buy another AR starting out, this is what I would buy. Just because of what you get, and I know how reliable it is, and the price. You cannot beat the price for what you get. The name, the furniture. To me, it's just the best budget-friendly, off-the-shelf AR-15 that you can buy.
That's awesome, guys.
So,
anyways, guys, I hope you like our takes. Kind of our give on the whole budget AR-15 principle. I know plenty of people have done these videos, and
right.
most people say the same thing about the IWI Zion, and that just goes to show how awesome of a weapon it is. But if you guys would, there's a link in the description for our Patreon.
Yep.
We also would like for you to subscribe, like this video. If you guys can help us reach out more people, maybe share it. Get us out there, guys.
Yeah.
Help us out. The more we can do on YouTube, the more content we can create for you guys, and the more I guess things we can support going forward.
And we really want to be in a lot of contact with y'all. We want to get what y'all like, y'all's ideas. If y'all have something y'all want to see and don't have the gun or don't have whatever, put it in the comments what y'all want to see, and we can make it happen.
We'll do our best.
100%. We're new to this. We'll get better. We'll get better in front of the camera and what to say.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm editing. I've never edited before.
It's a roller coaster.
So it's all new to us. I promise we'll get better. We'll get better equipment throughout the time. A lot of our audio, it's been kind of bad just because it's so windy and we're on one camera. It'll get better, I promise.
Yeah, it definitely will, guys. Like I said, just support the Patreon, help us out.
Right.
We can get another camera, we can make these videos even better for you guys.
Right.
And I can't wait to do so. So, anyways, that's all we got, guys. If y'all would, again, like I said, check out the description, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.